We got the media team in here. We're the media
team. We got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go, Wack.
You looking for that fire Clubhouse content? Well, you need to subscribe to the home. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
In the block.
Yo, Wack.
Yo.
What up? We live. I'm sitting here with
Wack,
Ross, Lush, and your favorite man, Munchie. And we over here, we talking about the Young Thug snitch or not.
Oh, yeah. Well, shit, Munchie ain't got no choice but to say what it is. I mean, I'm Thug, but it is what it is. Snitching is defined as any time you give information on anybody other than yourself. That could be a crime. So whether it lead to arrest or not. So after I got he did a lot for me, but what he did in that room wasn't right.
Word. You know, so all right, would you classify that as snitching though?
Well, again, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Like, I got a lot of love and respect for Thug. Yeah. I will tell you this: what he did in that room wasn't right. But I ain't gonna disrespect his name. You know, we did a lot of business together. We got a lot of history, but you know what he did in that room, it wasn't right.
Let me ask you this, Munchie, is that snitching from what you heard so far?
That's telling, bro. I'm talking about carrying niggas.
No, it's telling. Listen, I told you before he even said something, he ain't got no choice but to say what it is.
Yeah.
And I gave you the definition of what telling is.
Yeah.
Right? And that's what happened in that room. You get what I'm saying? Right? You know what I'm saying? It's like with me and Munchie, we get into it, but it's certain things I'm not going to call him. I'm not going to like his neighborhood and call him. I'm not, you know, you got to limit to certain things when you know certain people or they tied to certain things. So what he did in that room, can't no nigga from the street justify that and vouch for that. When nobody, you know what I'm saying? When you say, what was it? Somebody carries his drugs and
he said Roscoe carried all the drugs for Wayne, all type of shit.
Yeah, that could lead to him investigating Roscoe. And let's say they don't catch him carrying drugs, but let's say Roscoe got a stolen car ring. But from that statement, they now got the right to investigate Roscoe, and that led them to discovering his car ring. Right, this is what we call working.
Hey,
see, that what you saw is what we call working.
Let me ask you this. From as far as we know, right, Roscoe was already in custody at this point, but he ended up taking a guilty plea. Do you feel like these kind of statements could have increased the pressure to take that plea?
Whether it led to a conviction or not, if you give information to law enforcement pertaining to anybody other than yourself, copping and pleading out to something is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Roscoe came home early, actually. You know what I'm saying? Because the dude came on Clubhouse with some allegations on Roscoe and why he came home early. You know what I mean? So we ran this shit 18 months ago on Clubhouse. So, but we couldn't really hear it. It wasn't as clear. You kind of like broke it down and narrated it, woke it back up. And I believe Thug attacking Gunna the way he's been is probably what then kind of brought this on, but it is what it is. They ain't gonna do nothing. His life ain't gonna change. Times is different and shit is different. You know, but I can't, for me to say what I'm hearing is not that, then I'm throwing 36 years of my life down the drain. You know, that's what that is. That would say that I justify that. I can't stand with that shit.
So Wack, how you feel about niggas saying you picking and choosing? Cause like, they said you was quick to call Lil Zay Osama rat, but like with Young Thug, you give him a little grace.
Okay, let me break it down again. I got a relationship with Thug. I don't got a relationship with these. I don't give a fuck these. Because if they mention me, I'm going to mention them. Right? So is what Thug did in that room a violation? Absolutely. Am I going to call Thug out his name, which you want me to hear? Not going to happen. Just not going to happen. The whole time Thug was in there, we was in communication. Before he went, we was in communication. You can go pull up songs that Thug got with some of my artists that they shouldn't have with Thug, just out of pure respect to me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, me and Thug got a lot of history. You know what I mean? When I see him, and I'm gonna see him because I'm in Miami a lot because we got a club down there, we gonna have a conversation. Definitely. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna go unspoken about, but what he did, if you telling me that's wrong, that's wrong. Is it in the realm of telling? Absolutely. But you're not gonna hear me call the man out his name.
Wack,
now, you can't do that math.
Wack,
You can't.
Wack, I asked a question earlier. I want your take on this. Is there ever a reason that a street person, gang member, whatever you want to call it, should even have a 2-hour conversation or allow themselves to be interrogated by the police, period?
Nah, within 2 hours, you're getting with this. Listen, this the most is gonna happen, right? Let's just say it's a nigga that walked up and shot you, right? And you know this dude that shot you, this nigga 6'2". Look, you know he's 6'2", right? He's 6'2", 300 pounds, right? With long dreads. And you just don't want to tell the police. You know who this nigga is. And they say, you know who shot you? Yeah, it was a Mexican. He was 5'1", bald-headed, right? We not gonna trip that. That's suspending it. Or what color car was it? It was a red car.
Well, how long are you allowed to spin before it gets weird?
Black truck. 2 hours. You know I'm supposed to be in there 2 hours. Really, you ain't supposed to say nothing. But if you asking me if we saw a saying he's spinning, what we might not trip on, if we know the details and the facts, is some shit like that. But you can't be in there 2 hours asking for sandwiches and shit. And I mean, there was several names brought up in that, and I don't know why. Like, I'm still trying to understand, did he volunteer to go in there? Because he didn't have a charge.
Well,
so
they were, but they were like, they I guess tried to see him under the auspice of, originally, you have these other charges, but we're not here to talk to you about that.
Yeah, he was charged with.
That's the point.
He was charged with threatening a security guard.
First of all, it's like this: if you under arrest, the police ain't never coming to help you, so you really shouldn't be talking to them anyway. But if it's not about your case or your charge, and they ask you, did you want the attorney present, and then you denied that, at that point, none of that shit makes sense. It just don't add up. You're never supposed to be in the interrogation room with either I plead the fifth, or if you got it, this is something I'd accept, because I didn't did it. If you got a homie with you and you trying to let him go, right? Nah, hey, listen, man, that wasn't a homie card, that was me. Yeah, you gonna copy that? I'll sign to that right now. He ain't had nothing to do with that. Other than that, it ain't no reason to be in there like that.
Hey, also unrelated, but since we live, Wack, on it recently is a current event. Brick Baby dissed you on the cipher, the No Jumper cipher. What do you think about that?
Brick Baby, you talking about Brick Baby that's in jail?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, but maybe they help it scream some more. I don't give a fuck about shit.
We're trying to get some views on the damn video, man. Come on, bro.
Let's try to get you to hear his verse.
I don't know. Send me the link. I don't got this shit.
All right.
Man, let me ask you this. Can you and Munchie ever put y'all shit in the past?
God, dog. Like, we talking about young money.
You know the crazy part about Munchie, I don't know Munchie. He don't know me. We never met in person. Really, my getting into it with Munchie don't even come directly from Munchie. It comes from him questioning me, and I think if he think about it and really resonate with it, he would understand. He questioned me about something that it was somebody that was a long time feud with, right? So, and so he got that venom based upon that, which I tried to avoid it, because I said, hey, look, leave that alone, I ain't got nothing to do. But he wanted to press his line, that's Munchie. But, Munchie family, he a homie, you know what I mean, and all that. He shoot, I shoot. When I let something happen to Munchie in my presence, if I happen to put, absolutely not, I got obligation. He ain't did nothing to me. Talk a little shit, I talk a little shit. Other than that, shit. I mean,
I like that. I like to hear that, man.
It sounds like peace is coming soon.
You got to remember, I'm older than Munchie, right? So, I know who Munchie is. When I see, when I'm watching him, I know his shit. When he loaded, he one way. When he ain't, he another way. He ain't no dummy. He ain't no stupid homie. He ain't none of that. He gonna talk his shit. He ain't no punk. You know, and then we bred like that, not to be no punk, no matter if it's in front of us or the opposition, whoever it may be. So he ain't gonna bow. A blind man, he still ain't gonna bow down. We got homies in wheelchairs that don't bow down. So I don't really take Munchie's response to me personally because he responded. I would really probably take it personal if he didn't respond, because at that point I couldn't respect him as a homie. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got no mother distaste like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, it just be a little shit talking. You know, the homie be all right, do what he do.
Word. No, that's good to hear. Shit, I'm gonna tap in with you. I'm gonna send you that later too. I'm gonna hit you when I get online.
All
right. Man, look at that, man. Some positivity coming out.
Yeah, have to do that, Remo.
Saying we had to say, and then you saying we had to say on different channels. And since y'all both on the phone, right in the room, it's like,
Remo, did you see what I asked yesterday on the pod?
Nah, I missed it.
Okay.
So what was it?
I said, Munchie, is there a chance of you and Wack ever being on a common accord and transcending whatever the fuck got going on?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
what was his answer?
Well, I mean, you know, he answered a certain way yesterday, but I'm wondering if that answer is different now.
I ain't fucking no. That dude got a deep, disrespectful ass. Oh, we done said some shit.
Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV.
Yo, what's going down, YouTube? It's Clubhouse TV, back with another one, man. And y'all heard the content, man. Wack 100 reacting to Young Thug's 2-hour leaked interrogation tape, and indeed, he definitely said that he gave up too much information. And I mean, when you in that room with them people, it really ain't no friendly conversation, because everything you say, every detail you let slip, it's all being recorded and used against you later, or someone else. That's why the old rule in the streets been the same forever. Shut up and call your lawyer. Point blank. Period. But in this leaked recording, Thug was talking way too much. Even if he ain't directly telling, even if you think he's explaining the side, the way he worded certain things, the way he responded to certain questions, you already giving the DA what they need. They don't need a full confession. All they need is small pieces, and they'll put the puzzle together without you. Now, Wack said he's not going to call him out his name because he has a business relationship with him, but he definitely said he talked too much. Now, he made it way too easy for him. The minute you start trying to justify, explain, or talk your way out of something in that room, you're finished. You're basically writing your own indictment in real time. Now, this right here should be a lesson to everybody watching. Don't let your pride, don't let your fear, don't let your desire to look innocent make you open your mouth when you're sitting across from detectives. Because them folks ain't your friends. They ain't there to clear your name. They're there to bury you. Now, as far as Thug goes, you know, still wishing the best. But once them tapes, I mean, it's out. Once the world see how much you talked, it's really hard to recover for that. I mean, not just legally, but in terms of your image, your credibility. I mean, like Wack said in the content, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to him. Don't nobody care these days like that. But to everybody paying attention, remember this. Silence can't be used against you, but your words definitely will. And that's the mistake Thug made in that room. And that's why I'm saying he gave up way too much information. Now, let me know what you think about the content in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I drop new content. And subscribe to the media team so you get that exclusive Wack 100 content. Any questions, suggestions, need me to advertise for you on my channel with over 40,000 subscribers, just get at me on IG and I'll get right back to you. As always, We certainly appreciate you checking us out here at Clubhouse TV. And we on to the next one. Peace.